Now you say things like, you know, artists are entertaining people or are purposely creating a facade that may not be them. Out of the artists that you have bodyguarded for, who was really like that though?
I like Davies. I won't call his name because he legally in some shit. Moneybag. I run with Moneybag. Yo Gotti. Who else?
So Gotti's standing on business.
Yeah, Gotti standing on business. Moneybag standing on business. I respect them. You know what I mean? They're very, very cool cats, but they're humble, you know. You can tell they've been around the block, so it's an understanding, you know what I mean? Being around Hova was dope, but Hova is just upper echelon. Like, Hove is just
Jay-Z? Yeah. Hold on, you just dropped the name. We got to put a bomb drop. You can't say Jay-Z name without putting a bomb drop. Okay, hold on. I didn't even realize. I didn't even know that. I didn't check that resume. You got to tell me about working with Jay-Z, man.
No, I've been around him, being around Young Jeezy.
Yeah.
So sometimes we used to go to the shows and just the way he carry himself, like if he ain't with the pictures or nothing, he you know, sometimes he steps up, he knock the phones out the way, not in a disrespectful manner, but I won't say like gun type of guy because he's past that. Sure. You know what I mean? I didn't see that era of him, but you know, really, you know what I mean? Moneybag them. Who else I had? I had a couple of them, but like Tugger was a good dude. Free Tugger. You know, I don't want to call his name.
Free Jeff, man. Nah, Free Jeff. Free Jeff.
That's coming from the Virgin Islands, yo. The whole city, you know what I mean? All I can say is keep your faith in God and just, you know what I mean? It'll play out.
Yeah, man. We talk about Thug on this show a lot, you know what I'm saying? It's an unfortunate situation.
Yeah, it really is.
It's unfortunate. Yeah, it's unfortunate for all parties involved.
Like Gunna, like I've been through the system. What he's doing is weird. I ain't gonna speak too much on it, but what he needs to know is that the court is gonna ask you to come in and stand and repeat what you said. When you repeat what you said, the prosecutor gonna say in court identification, let the record reflect. I've been acquitted for a murder case when I was in the Virgin Islands.
Wow.
So when you get an in-court identification, the record reflects. The jury's going to be watching. I hope they know these pleas confessing that, you know, the brand is connected to this. You have to come back to court and repeat yourself, or else you're going to suffer a penalty. They're going to either throw your ass in jail, or you're going to rock what you say, then they're going to take your statement and use it against him. You know what I mean? Even though I'm from the islands, it's the same shit down there. We U.S., but this is how the system rolls. I've been acquitted for first-degree murder. It's not the same case, but I'm saying with statements, they're going to bring you back on the stand, make you raise your hand. Jury watching. Can you repeat what you said on so-and-so date? I'm just saying, so I'm not shunning him. I just hope he knows what's going on.
So there probably will be a time that he is going to have to be called to the stand to testify against
everybody who said they know that brand is connected to whatever. They got to repeat it again. They're gonna have to. And you're gonna hear the jury. I mean, the prosecutor say, "Let the record reflect an in-court identification." Damn, I'm telling you, man, that shit dangerous. That's why, like, when we on the islands, like my people taught me. We learn about the system and we learn about the streets.
Yeah.
Sometimes people be signing up for shit they don't know. Not speaking about him in general. We know how the courts work. We know what's, you know what I mean? And you know what I mean? I'm just saying it's hand to hand. You got to know both sides. You know what you're signing up for. Yeah, you got to know. And those that didn't take the statements, yo, salute to them.
Do you think that the people that did the plea with Gunna, you think they tricked them? You think they kind of just coerced him, or you think that was something that he just randomly just gave on himself?
I don't know, man. That shit is sticky.
Because the way he's been making it seem like is just like that. Because he said it in his song on his album, like, you know, they tricked him, like they try to trick them into thinking, you know, they didn't tell him that it was going to be a recording there and things of that nature, and they kind of coerced him.
I'm not sure, because I backed off the case because I actually worked for him, and like, you know, when you know somebody, and they're going through something, it's like you just want to see the best.
For sure.
Because the prosecution is always going to give us the worst.
Yeah.
And then when it boils down to nothing. You know what I mean? But I just wish him the best because when I work with him, he's a good dude.
For sure. No, you know,
Yak, you know what I mean?
Shouts out Yak Gotti, man. Shouts out Yak.
They're very good dudes, you know what I mean? I met Yak a long time ago with Bankroll Fresh in the West End.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I used to be down there around them guys. So it's like, he's a very good dude. I wish him the freedom, and I could just tell him hold the faith, you know what I mean? And I just hope the rest of the team, they know what's really going on. Don't just put your trust into a man or a lawyer. Understand, read. I was in jail. When I went in jail, I went for murder. I was 19 years old. The first case I read was a murder case because I wanted to understand what convicts a person for murder, what you need. So I went into the books and read myself. I ain't relying on no lawyer. I ain't even had no money for no damn lawyer. I beat my case with a public defender. I got acquitted.
Wow.
You know what I mean? But it wasn't because of me. I'm just saying it was God's plan. You know what I mean? But I stayed in there. I worked out to educate myself. You know what I mean? Because education is golden. Wisdom is golden.
All you got in there is time and books.
Yep.
You better open one.
Yeah, you got to know what you're dealing with. Was the enemy guy or you blind to the enemy?
Man. Free Thugger, man. Free Jeff. Yeah, it's an unfortunate situation. I had an opportunity to work with Gunna in the past as well, and you know, solid dude, did great business.
Yeah.
I went on tour with Yak Gotti. You know what I'm saying? Great energy, great vibes. You know what I'm saying? Just good people. It's just unfortunate to see the way things are transpiring. It's just like you don't really want to take a side because you're not even sure if it's a side.
Yeah, the game ain't even the same anymore, man. That's why I gave up. I walked away from the game when I left the islands. You know, I gave up on it, man. You know what I mean? Because it's not. I love the game. I used to love it, but it's just not the same. The players are not the same. People are not honorable no more. There's a lot of stab in the back situations, or you just don't know who you're talking to. A bunch of snakes.